Hello guys, so let's try if I can put my thoughts here into somewhat coherent form. So actually, like all good ideas, I had this idea in the shower this morning in the gym, and I was thinking about way back I did like a virtual one thing, or I filmed a jogging workout, and I thought, yeah, maybe this you could name this a virtual one. People could watch this on the treadmill if they're at home, and yeah, maybe I was thinking maybe I could do something like this again. And I was like, actually, I hate treadmills. I absolutely dread the things. They're loud. I really don't like them. So I was like, how do you explain if you do content for a person who enjoys working out on a treadmill, probably, um, why you hate treadmills? The and came together for me as an idea. That's actually yeah, of course I don't like treadmills, but does not absolutely does not mean I don't like people who like treadmills. And actually on the other side, it's probably more that I have probably very much respect for people who can enjoy working out on those toilet things. So yeah, and I thought this whole thought is it's quite interesting. It's probably something worth exploring into, because we are at so derivative times at this point where you cannot really talk about politics with anybody. You cannot really everything is black and white left, up down. um, and yeah, if you share your opinion on something, people will judge your whole character on this one thing. So for example, you like or dislike Trump, puts you in a box where you are very much in the point, or your sexual orientation, or whatever. But actually, what I think is I really don't like boxes and labeling people. And I don't talk politics because very much because I'm afraid of people getting pissed off at me for nothing, because I don't have big stakes in that, because actually my political opinion is somewhere in between. Of course, I used to be a communist when I was a child, but yeah, the saying is, if you haven't been a communist by 18, you have no heart, and if you are still a communist by 30, you have no brain. So it's the usual thing, I guess. Uh, you could say I'm probably left leaning, but I think overall, if I would put my political and social economic thoughts into one thing, I would say I'm probably for social and technological progress in the broad thing. And social progress coming from German, you can take it any way you want. So yeah, but I'm for bettering humanity, which also coming from German. Better not don't think too much about it. But yeah, I really don't like discussing politics, because usually those discussions lead not to anything and making anybody happier. And yeah, and back to the root thing. I think for me it's much more. For one, I really don't like judging people at all. I like to see people as what they are, what they are as a person. And I think there's much more to most people than just, oh, I'm gay, oh, I love Trump, oh, I hate Trump, oh, I'm a social justice warrior, oh, I'm whatever. Doesn't matter. Or I drive cars, or I hate people who drive cars. No, the thing is, there's much more to most people. So, like for example, if somebody, and I think one of the things I really respect is when people can respect people with different opinions. And I think this is like today is like, if you have an opinion opposite to mine, you're a bad person. And I think very few people have the strength to see somebody with this opinion and can say, yeah, I respect your opinion. I respect how you express your opinion. I'm not of your opinion, and you don't convince me, but I respect you and your opinion. And I think for me, people who stay true to their words and to their actions, or where their actions reflect what they are saying, it's probably something I respect very much overall. So like people, politicians who cannot keep up with what they're telling. Of course, it's maybe too strict in some ways. But I really respect if people are complete in their form. And I think this is a problem in politics today, that many people have like their agenda, which they're political, and maybe they have grown or moved on personally, and they are not very much of the opinion they maybe took when they were young people. As I said, if you're not a communist at 18, where's your heart, guy? And if you're still one with 30, where's your mind? And where's your understanding of history? And has communism ever really been tried or something? But it's the thing, if you label yourself as a hardcore communist at 18 and by 30 you have moved on, but you're in the Communist Party and are deeply ingrained, and I use this example because it does not reflect anything currently in most countries existing in that form. Because I think we have a Marxist-Leninist party in Germany, but they only get like 0.2% at every election, so it's nothing really existing in that form. But yeah, you maybe have this thing that where you are not really aligned with your party anymore, but you cannot change the party because you would go to the enemy and then everybody would hate you. And I think this happens all the time in politics, and I think sometimes in personal life as well. And I think we should get this. We should have the strength and try to see people as what they are. Are they good people? Are they doing good stuff? So if somebody you absolutely hate, and actually for me it's really hard to hate people overall, but it's probably like I have probably something's wrong with my brain, because usually even if people wrong me, I'm very forgiving. But I think this is now I'm really off topic, but I realize for me that being able to forgive is actually something that frees you. So for me, I was bullied quite a lot in school, and I know other people who have been bullied and who are still at this day more than twice a lifetime ago. So they're still occupied by this, and for me it was really easy when I realized I can't just forgive my bullies, because they're not the people anymore they were, and even if they are, it's much more a problem for me if I am still occupied with their bullying 20 years ago compared to what they are going on. So they have going on. So, and actually, I think it's something you can give to them and to yourself. You can of course go there and say, guy, I know in school you made me cry and you made my life a living hell, and I forgive you for that. That would be a great gesture, but for me it's like, I'm in an age where Facebook didn't exist when we were in school, so I'm not really in touch with many of the people from back then. So it's something I have done, but it's like internal progress that I say, yeah, okay, I hated you at school, I really hated you, but now for me it's forgiven, and I really have to think about the stuff with bad annotation, because yeah, it's done. It's I'm over it, because I was able to forgive the people who did me wrong. And this is something I really like to talk about. So, because yeah, you can see this as a Christian message. I'm really not. I'm not religious in any way, but I find this in the Christian faith. I find this the most important message. What Jesus said about forgiving other people, because it's a two-way progress which really brings humanity forward. Yeah? If everybody can forgive everybody for everything what do you need wars for? What do you need to stop all the rage and revenge that's going on? It's mostly down to something stupid like 2 lifetimes ago, like family feuds and stuff like this. Is mostly because some people have a grudge and keep the grudge all the time. For me, it's the whole opposite. I have really a hard time keeping a long-term grudge. And I think for my mental, or for my stress level and mental health, this has been quite a good thing to do. Back to the wrong thing, I think really should not judge people by them just liking or disliking something you like or dislike. So I think it's much more complex, and you should really see people for what they are and not for something very superficial. Because most people who have a different opinion, and if you can respect their opinion, if you can respect them having the opinion, turn out to be not as bad. I think most people in their heart are leaning toward the good, and very few people, if they have the choice, are really bad inside the, or maybe society made them or something. Yeah, but yeah, to cut it short. Is this something? Is this sparking something in you? Is this something you find interesting? Should I do more like talks like this? If I get another epiphany in like 10 years, should I do another video like this? And what's your opinion? Can you forgive people? Or is this, do you keep a grudge on people? Is this something special with me, or is this just normal maybe? Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.